Welcome back to Dmac Mad Gaming. I'm your host Dmac, and here we believe gaming is a lifestyle, not a hobby. Welcome back, guys. And today I want to talk about Disney and EA. Now, a lot of people wonder why Disney hasn't taken the license of Star Wars from EA, but they haven't, and people have been wondering why. Well, I came across an article over the weekend that kind of confirmed the reason why they haven't taken the license, and it's really surprising and confusing at the same time. I will leave a link to the article in the description box below for you guys to check out for yourselves. I recommend reading it because it's really interesting. We all know that EA has a terrible business model. They're anti-consumer. They don't care about their fan base, the gamers. They don't, and we all know EA does not care at all. EA cannot and have not made a good Star Wars game since Star Wars Old Republic. And the gaming community is upset. And they've been really criticizing EA for their business model and what they're doing with the Star Wars IP. So everyone was looking to Disney to do something because the only time that Disney did something is when Star Wars Battlefront 2 had that big controversy surrounding it because of the microtransaction system. Because EA built the game around a microtransaction system that made it pay to win. And it was a big outcry. And Disney had to call them up and let them know to remove it. And because of that, the game was broken for a while before they fixed it finally. So everyone's waiting for Disney to say we had enough. EA, we're taking a license, but they're not. And this article gave me some good information why they're not. Like I said before, I'll leave a link to the article in the description box below for you guys to check out for yourselves. As I always say, I recommend reading it because it's interesting. Now, the CEO of Disney, Bob Iger, made a statement that they have a good relationship with EA. And Disney does not make games. They don't know how to develop or market games. So that's why they gave EA the license to the Star Wars IP. And they're comfortable with EA having this license because EA is a big company. EA makes millions of dollars on their games. So I guess Disney thought it would be a good business deal to partner with EA, just like they did with Square Enix. But EA is not Square Enix. And EA has been tarnishing the Star Wars IP name with Star Wars Battlefront 2. Excuse me, and they have canceled a lot of new IPs with Star Wars in it that could have been great, but they canceled it because they're money hungry and they want to implement a service-based component in all their games to continue making you give them money. And that's what EA is all about. Their business model is anti-consumer. And people know it, and that's why people are looking for Disney to do something about it. But the CEO of Disney, Bob Iger, says that they don't make games, they don't know how to develop or market them. So they're comfortable with EA having it. But what I don't understand is, and I'm trying to wrap my head around, is how you don't care, Disney. You have to care about this. This is mind-boggling how you don't care about what EA's doing with the Star Wars IP. Don't you care about what products they put the Star Wars name on? Doesn't that reflect you as a company as well? If you partner with a trashy company like EA, come on, Disney. And I know I might sound a little biased because I can stand EA, but it's true. A lot of facts point that EA does not know how to make good games anymore, and their business model is anti-consumer. Disney knows this. Disney knows this for a while, but the CEO will still sit up there and say they have a good relationship and they think they're doing a wonderful job with the Star Wars IP, which is a lie. Come on, Disney. Come on, Bob Iger. You know that's a lie. Now, who's doing well with some of your IPs? It's Square Enix. Kingdom Hearts 3, amazing game. Recommend playing it. If you played the previous Kingdom Hearts, you will love this one because this finishes off the series and it goes out with a bang. That's all I'm gonna say. But Disney knows that there are partners out there that does their IPs justice and doesn't tarnish their IP's name. EA is not one of them, and Disney knows this. And I'm just trying to wrap my head around why Disney is still letting them hold the license. And the only thing I can come up is they're still giving them money for it, and the money talks in this, and it just shuts up and doesn't say anything. That's the only reason why I can think of them saying they have a good relationship, a good partnership. To me, that partnership is toxic. Yes, Disney, you hearing it right here on Dmac Mad Gaming. EA is a toxic partner, and you have a toxic relationship because they don't know how to make a Star Wars game, they don't care, and they never will. And now we start to believe you don't care. And that's sad because I love a lot of Disney products. I mean, yes, the founder of them was racist, but that doesn't mean that they don't make good products. And today, the CEO, he's not a racist, so I'm cool with that. But for you to just allow EA to tarnish the Star Wars name like this, it's wrong. And the gaming community and the Star Wars community are upset. And I know you hear us out there because we're speaking loudly. We don't want EA to have the license. You have given the license to movie makers to have tarnished the Star Wars name as well, with the last previous movies that came out. Disney, you got to get your act together. You know that this is not a good partnership. You know EA doesn't know what they're doing. You can give the IP to someone else, Square Enix, anyone else. But from this article, you're not, because you have a good relationship. You don't go into any details on how the relationship is good, what you get out of the relationship, and why do you feel like they're doing a good job. You don't say none of that. But you expect us to believe that they know how to make a good Star Wars game and that they're gonna do something better in the future? Come on. Do we look like fools, Disney? Do we look like fools, Disney? I don't understand it. And I can't believe people get up there and say something like that. Bob Iger, you a liar and you need to wash your mouth out with soap, because EA is not the partner that you should have when it comes to Star Wars. You should have them because they don't know what they're doing and you need to take the license, but you're not. From what the article says, you have a relationship, and the reason you get why you don't take the IP and make games yourself because you don't know how to market or develop games. Okay, you make TV shows and movies, and we're just supposed to take that with a grain of salt and be okay with it? No, EA, we can't. And you know that that's a bunch of bull, and we know it as well. And I'm just trying to understand. Only reason why only thing I can come up with is why they would be okay with this is EA is giving them extra money on the side. They give them a large lump sum to rent the license, and they give them money on a continuous to keep them quiet. That's the only way I can wrap my head around. They would be cool with this, because if I developed a cool IP concept, if I developed some type of cool universe like Star Wars, and I wanted to make extra money by renting out the license to it, I would want to rent it to a company or someone that cares about the IP as much as I do, and do it right by it. That's just me. I know a lot of creators are like that as well. But Disney, you not like that, huh? You about the money? Are you just like EA? Are you money hungry? Are you just about the dollar bill, and you don't care about the substance, the quality of the product that the IP Star Wars name is attached to? Because that's what I'm getting from it, and it's outrageous and confusing and makes me frustrated at the same time, because I don't understand it. How could he say that they have a relationship and they're doing a wonderful job? They're not. Star Wars Battlefront 2 tanked. It tanked. It didn't sell that many copies. And you still think that's a win, Disney? Oh, come on, Disney. You're lying because you don't want to admit that you were wrong with giving a license to EA. You just need to admit it and take it from them. Buy it back and give it to someone else, like Square Enix, anybody else. And that will make the gaming community and the fans of Star Wars happier. And we are your customers. We are the ones that continue giving you money to support you. You should be able to rely on us to give you feedback. And you need to hear this, Disney, because this is just a bunch of crazy talk from a CEO that must be on too much medication. That's the only way I can understand why he would make a statement like that. But as I said before, read the article yourself. His statements are vague, but they paint a big picture. Disney doesn't care about what EA does with the Star Wars license. And that's just that. But I would love to know you guys' thought in the comment section below. And as always, thank you for staying to the end of the video. I appreciate it. Make sure the like button helps out the channel. Make sure you share. It also helps out. If you want to see more content from your boy, Dmac, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified when I upload more content. As always, stay safe, keep gaming. I'm out. I'll talk to you guys later.